Annie finally managed to squeeze into the ventilation duct the moment the tiger barged in. With all her might, she braced herself against the slick duct walls, eyes locked on the prowling tiger below. Annie held her breath, not daring to move a single finger. Suddenly, her phone on the ground started ringing, the piercing sound immediately drawing the tiger's attention. In an instant, the tiger crushed the phone beneath its paw. The sight sent a chill down Annie's spine as beads of sweat formed on her brow. Her arms gradually weakened, and her body began to slide downwards against her will. It seemed she would fall right into the tiger's jaws, but the cunning beast refused to leave. Suddenly, Annie slipped, nearly losing her balance, but she steadied herself just in time. As she let out a small sigh of relief, a single drop of sweat silently fell. The tiger keenly sensed the moisture on the ground and licked the bead of sweat. It abruptly raised its head, staring straight into the vent. Annie's heart nearly stopped beating. Instinctively, she turned her head away, not daring to meet those fierce eyes. Unexpectedly, the tiger turned and walked away. Just as Annie thought she was finally safe, the tiger glanced back and lunged towards her through the duct. In desperation, Annie scrambled to climb, gripping the duct walls tightly. After countless struggles, she finally managed to crawl out onto the second floor. But the tiger wasn't about to give up its meal so easily and immediately pursued Annie, following her scent. At that moment, Annie looked up and was startled by her little brother standing nearby. After catching her breath, she hurriedly pulled her brother into a room. Annie rushed to the computer, hoping to call for help from the outside world, but due to the raging typhoon, the computer displayed a message indicating it was unable to connect to the network. Just then, the door was violently slammed. She quickly pulled her brother under the bed. In a panic, Annie sprayed perfume, trying to confuse the ferocious tiger with the strong scent. As they held their breath, trying not to make a sound, the tiger barged into the room. Her brother, however, seemed curious and wanted to reach out and touch the terrifying creature. Annie hastily stopped him, but this inadvertent movement caught the tiger's attention. In an instant, the tiger crawled under the bed as the siblings retreated in terror, hearts pounding. At that critical moment, the tiger rolled over, and the bed frame collapsed. Annie seized this crucial opportunity and pulled her brother out with all her strength. However, the room door was locked by their stepfather and couldn't be opened. In desperation, Annie sensed the tiger's looming threat. She had an idea to subdue the tiger. She hurriedly mixed a large number of sleeping pills into the only remaining ground meat in the house and threw it out, hoping the tiger would eat it. Then, she and her brother hid inside the wardrobe in the storeroom. However, after swallowing the meat, the tiger did not fall asleep as expected. Instead, their sweat once again attracted the tiger's attention. Stay tuned for part 2.